This is Congressman Paul Ryan from Wisconsin. As gas prices have gone over $4 a gallon, we can no longer afford to continue the political posturing and misplaced finger-pointing in Washington. In the 1st Congressional District of Wisconsin, those I serve are not only seeing their paychecks being stretched further by high gas prices, but many have tragically seen their paychecks eliminated by mass layoffs in the energy-intensive industries. Enough is enough. We need a coherent energy policy, and we need one today. Here are some clear steps Congress can take to alleviate the mess it helped create. First, we must boost domestic energy supply and drill for more oil. As demand outpaces supply, energy prices continue to soar. North America is home to a tremendous untapped supply of oil and natural gas, but we aren't allowed to touch it because it's made illegal by Congress. We have more oil under our ground than all Middle East countries combined. 16 billion barrels in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, otherwise known as ANWR. 86 billion barrels in the Outer Continental Shelf. 2 trillion barrels in the Intermountain region from oil shale. We can tap into these tremendous sources of energy in an environmentally safe and sound manner. But Congress would rather have us pay other countries and dictators that are hostile to our country's best interests. That's wrong. There are passionate voices that fought against expanding our domestic energy supply. I've been the target of misleading mailings from special interest groups that attempt to misinform folks as to the facts. Here's ANWR as it may have appeared in your mailbox. Looks nice, doesn't it? There's even a rainbow there. Problem is, this isn't the North Slope where the oil is. Now here's ANWR as it appears in northern Alaska where the oil is. Putting drilling stations on this frozen tundra would look like this. This is a picture from Prudhoe Bay next door to ANWR. ANWR covers a 20 million acre corner in northern Alaska. It is the size of South Carolina. The area we're talking about drilling in is only 2,000 acres. That's the total human footprint, which is the size of Mitchell Field Airport in Milwaukee. This red dot in the coastal plain is the extent of our potential total human footprint. Within this far northern corner of Alaska, there is an estimated 16 billion barrels of oil. And this is the smallest of our off-limit resources. The Outer Continental Shelf and the shale in the Intermountain region represents trillions of barrels of oil, all off-limits by Congress. Drilling alone is not enough. We need a multifaceted approach to tackling our energy crisis. We must streamline the process for building new refineries. We haven't built a new refinery in 3 decades, and as a result, we have become increasingly dependent on foreign sources of refined petroleum. The construction of new refineries and pipelines would also help create new jobs here in this country. We must also streamline our boutique fuels. I have advanced legislation that would help curb the numerous mandates for specialized boutique fuels, so we have standardized gas blends. We must stop relying on food for fuel as well. By converting food to fuel, prices for both have risen. Congress has recently gone in the wrong direction by quintupling the ethanol mandate. We must provide increased incentives to unleash American ingenuity on getting us off of our addiction of fossil fuels. We should be making sensible investments in research and development for environmentally and economically sound alternatives to oil as a source of energy. We also need to boost research and conservation technology. This all goes hand in hand with drilling for oil today. According to the Congressional Research Service, drilling in ANWR alone would generate nearly $200 billion in tax revenues and royalties for the federal government. This could be invested in a Manhattan Project for alternative energy to get us off of our dependence on fossil fuels. We can drill for oil today to help make us oil-free tomorrow. The flaws and failures of Congress have done much to contribute to our current energy crisis. There are concrete steps that Congress can take that will move us toward a coherent approach to a sustainable energy policy, immediately reduce energy prices. The American people have rejected gas price pandering and the finger-pointing that's going on in Washington. You deserve responsible leadership and must continue to demand it.